Hello everyone. This today we are going to today I'm going to show you a game between Vishwanathan, Anand, and Magnus carlsen, and there will be more streams and this than videos, as I have some problems in making videos, so I will make only streams. So there we go for Vishwanathan, Anand, and Magnus carlsen. So Vishwanathan Anand is playing with the black pieces and Carlsen is playing with the white pieces. So we have d4, knight f6. I have some issues in the network problem, so only I started streaming later. So, oh no, just a second. Give me a second. I don't like the Eurovision ball. And everything over here. And I don't like this one. I will just make this. Oh no, wait a second. Okay, there we go. So knight f6. Just a second. Okay. c4, e6, knight c3, and bishop to b4. We have the zone defense, and now e3. Okay, and castles, bishop d3 and d5. And this have been played a lot of times. Maybe you wanna check out the openings. I mean, you can see there are 8,206 games in the database. So there we go. a3, kicking away the bishop, and bishop captures on c3 by Anand. So b captures and d captures on c4. So wasting the tempo for white. Bishop captures and c5. If you go for captures, then queen a5. That's a mouse look. Queen f5 could put both presses. Also, you can trade the queens, followed by rook to d8 check. All sorts of possibilities. And you can win this one by knight a6 to capture or knight b7 to capture. All sorts of plans are possible after capture. So carlsen go for it. So after c5, knight f3, just continuing development and defending. So queen c7, defending the pawn. And now bishop to e2. Just putting the bishop up, because Anand is threatening to take here, because if you take with the pawns or the knight, you will just lose the bishop. So you want to capture with the queen, then two isolated pawns. So that would be easy for Anand to pick up that with bishop d7, rook c8. So okay, bishop b2, moving the bishop back, and now b6, just strengthening the pawn, and now bishop with the b2. In just a second, I would add a ticker. Okay, my ticker is on. I'm waiting. So bishop to b2 and bishop to b7, putting pressure on all of these squares here, and this bishop would be a useful piece later, as you would see. So bishop to b7 and castle at b7. So just continuing development. c4 and rook c8. Rook a to c8. So putting pressure on the c5. So now rook to c1, just countering the queen and the rook. So very nice. So rook f to d8. All the pieces are now activated. Now you can go for some ideas like knight f8, g6 maybe. So we'll see. So rook f to d8 and queen d3, knight g4. Queen d3 and knight g4. And this move comes with an attack on the h2 pawn, because the threat is, if you move the rook, maybe somewhere like this blunders due to bishop captures on x3, and this attacks h2 and removes the defender. So this was one of the reasons why this bishop b7 bishop on this b7 square is very useful. This is only one of the reasons you would see much. So the bishop captures, queen captures h2 is coming, king f1, and then you can go knight here to f6, and then you can capture here, queen h1. Queen h1 does nothing, because you just play king e2 and king e2, and the queen would be attacked with the rook. So then you want to move the queen, and this knight will be also attacked. So that would be really unpleasant. So that is not the plan, but you win this pawn. Then you can go like I guess like maybe pawn capture. Then put this knight somewhere like knight f6. Like knight f6, knight h5, and then sacrifice it on g3. Lots of possibilities are there in the position. First, so yeah, let's see what's the next one. So let's not play after queen d3, knight g4. So g3 by carlsen, because if you go for h3, bishop captures on f3. Still, it's a possibility as this bishop would be unguarded, and then you would attack this. And who know the from harm with bishop captures on g4, which would be wild. I'll show that. So h3, which is, and bishop captures f3, h captures on g4, and bishop captures e2, rook to e1. It's most likely this bishop trap, as the bishop does not have much square to go, but the bishop has one square to go, which is g4, and can capture it. So that's it for this line. So okay, so now g3, and this is the main line. So we will put more of this. Okay, on g3. And I mean, just okay. Now here knight g the f6 was great, because this now knight does not do anything here because it came to provoke g3 and its work is done. So you move the knight. But the thing is, I made a really big collapse. I made a wrong move here. I will show that, because instead I will show in the last. So knight g the f6 from black Anand. So and now look at the d1. So just developing, and now knight e4, putting pressure on f2. So that's it. Pressure on f2, and now knight e1 from carlsen. Carlsen is now preparing knight g2 to f4. Also knight d3 to f4 is also a possibility, but another idea was knight to d2, which is a bit better, countering this knight as this knight is very active. But knight e1 is changed. It's just not a bad move. And now knight to d6. Come on. Now this move is a very deep move. I will not say much deeper, but there are some ideas. We would see in just two moves here. So d5, e captures, and the c captures. Now there's the concept of c4 from Anand. And this is now nicely defended by this knight. So this was the point of knight d6 from Anand. So c4. And just a second. Some problem. So, okay. And now queen c2. And now b5, just strengthening it. So, okay, b5. And now knight g2 as planned. So knight there. Knight g2. And now knight c5 here. You can put this knight on b3 to attack the rook. And this knight will be also uh, uh, very nice on b3. So knight c5. Okay. And knight f4, queen e7. Knight f4 and queen to e7. So this move is still guarded. I don't know, because but it takes the queen away and this rook puts pressure on the queen and the rook. Okay, queen e7. Oh, okay, bishop g4. Bishop to g4, attacking him, and under those two ideas with the move with f5, and two defensive ideas with f5. As now this attacks the bishop, attacking the bishop, and defense against some deadly ideas over. What's happening with my mouse? Okay, and it also defends against g7, because while was planning with some ideas like knight h5, g7, because now there are lots of ideas with this blocks this, of course, with f5, and attacks, and also puts this bishop, because this would be nicely defended with the queen. So that's the point. So bishop g4 and f5. There are three down. three jobs done, maybe. So f5, and then now the bishop has to move as there is nothing more to be done because black is threatening to capture as this is defended by the knight. So where does the bishop move? And then now, okay, I just made a move. So first rook to c7. Let me just go for here. So rook to c7. Okay, okay. I made a wrong move. So first rook to c7, and rook c3. What is this? Okay, rook c7, queen c3, and now only f5. This defense against g7 and also attack the bishop. So I made something wrong. So bishop f3, moving the bishop, and rook c3, so doubling up. And after rook c3, queen b4, putting pressure on this diagonal, also putting on b5. And now comes a move, knight b3, attacking the rook, and you can just move the rook, but Carlsen went for a nice idea with knight e6. After this move is played, which is pretty awesome, and the next move comes with knight captures on c1, and here Carlsen does not capture the rook, instead he plays rook captures on c1, because the thing is, if you go for the rook with knight captures on d8, then knight through a2, attacks the queen, then queen on a move, or maybe to d2, and then you play knight to e4, and because you just capture it, and this you wanna move maybe to a1, and this knight would be recaptured, but there's many problems to be solved from white. c3 is coming, queen captures, as there's you cannot recapture because you just capture with the knight, so queen captures on a2. And now comes the move knight to e4, and this is very active for black. Captures, and this pawn is attacked here, and this would be lost. And then bishop c4 is a possibility. Then that would be a pretty big achievement for black. As now, then the d5 would be controlled from black, and this bishop would get more active regarding these commas. Okay, you would make wait a second. Okay, this move is in the play because if you knight c4, you just block and then you cancel. Okay, of course, for sure. So this is the point, and black would be having much better position. So you play rook captures on c1 instead from carlsen, and now comes a move knight to c8, which is pretty wild from Anand. Anand just used back the exchange, and he just wants a TV, which is pretty wild. But after this knight c8 move by Anand, here he captures him and forces something back. And here rook captures on d5, which is pretty awesome. Now you want to capture this rook because there is no other way. So bishop captures on d5 and rook captures on d5. This attack the rook. Queen to b4. This offers the queen because now Carlsen is captured a pawn, and this does better in this position. He can capture this pawn. So why not play the knight? So knight to d6 blocking, and also a point was if you go for queen captures on e6, you just lose the bishop. So Anand stops the idea with knight d6. This is now defended by the knight. It also unlocks the blocks the queen's diagonal, and also prevents queen captures on e6. So it's pretty wild. So and now there's a move from Carlsen after this knight d6 move was played. Let me just okay, that's it. And there's only a few moves was played, and Carlsen resigned as because now there's only one move for Carlsen with knight to f4, but here he just plays knight c5 instead, and this just blunders the game. So pause the video and try to find the winning idea for black here, and I will give you some time. Okay, so on the white area, congratulations is actually Yet another sacrifice from black, so rook captures on c5. This is an exchange sacrifice, which is the second. There are three. So queen captures ended now here. Anand just plays queen e4, and he was in this position that Magnus Carlsen designed the game. Maybe we would make it a little bit light. Okay, I like yellow. So yellow is nice. So and he was in this position that Magnus Carlsen designed the game. As there is as white would lose a piece here, because the thing is, because if you go for this knight, then you just get to checkmate it, and this bishop now comes. This is the second reason, and the most important reason why I said bishop b7, and this bishop would be very powerful. And this actually I made a video when Anand played bishop b7, and the bishop was very active in the Vishwanathan Anand versus 11 Oranian. So I would put that. I would maybe I should have put it in the beginning, but I would say, the thing is, you're making the fun because you wanna move. F3 doesn't do much. You just capture it. So king f1. The thing is, actually, you have to, if this king is here and his knight is on e4, then it would be you just lose the queen. So there's nothing more to be done. So queen to h1 check, king to e2, king to e2, and bishop to f3 check, and you force the king to d2, and this is exactly what you wanted. Knight to e4 check wins the queen, king to e2. Now you just capture and just let the bishop very sad on h1. So you just put queen captures on c1, bishop captures on c1, knight captures, and you just up a full piece, and this is completely winning. And I would say what happened before. Okay, let me just go for the position. Okay, not this. Okay, what happened here, instead of when I was seeing and then making the moves on the board for some analyzing, I didn't play knight g to f6. Instead, I actually played knight d to f6. And what happened here? The game continued how it had been continued. Rook f to d1 and knight to e4. And the thing what happened here is actually Carlsen plays knight d1 when this knight came back to f6 and to e4. This knight was here and this knight was on d7. That was the problem. And after Carlsen plays knight d1, you just lose f2, and the game, as there is after knight captures on f2, there's nothing to be done. You can go for a load of ideas: queen e7, queen g5, knight captures g3. All sorts of possibilities are there. Also, you can go for this knight capture. Open up the bishop. All sorts of possibilities are there. Also, but the thing is, what Anand played here is a knight here to f6, and the game just continues like this. But there's no knight on here on this square to attack f2. But that's the point. So that's one of my son. So we get to the last position, and this is the last position. So that's the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, like the stream, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.